What's up, y'all? It's KingBritneyChanel. You already know. So, honeys, if y'all missed it, Tasha K entered the Lion's Den with Lovelyti and Malibu Dollface. And, honey, it was lit. Before we get into my commentary on this, definitely make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for me. And I hope y'all enjoy my video.
I already know it's your girl, KingBritneyChanel.
Alright, honey, so let me just say, shout out to Lioness or Judah for the whole slumber party, honey. 8 hours, it was lit, OMG. Now, you know, I'm going to say this about Lioness, because I respect Lioness so much. You know, I haven't had many conversations with her, but I've met her through YouTube. But my thing is, a lot of people were saying that, from what I was hearing, that she wasn't fair, but I feel like she was fair to the best of her ability. You know, because she wasn't disrespectful. She was allowing people to talk. She was moderating in a very respectful way. And honestly, you know, even with the whole history between her and Tasha, I feel like it was the best, honey, that was going to be able to get, okay? And then, too, you know, a lot of people were saying that they felt like it was a gang up on Tasha. I didn't necessarily feel like that. When I think about Tasha K, I see a very kind of like fearless to a certain extent individual, because she entered the Lion's Den, okay? If y'all missed that, it wasn't like they lured her over there. Tasha was like, let me call in, let me talk. Tasha does that a lot, like to express her opinions about stuff and express her views about stuff, and if she wants to tell her side of the story, which I've seen her before because she's interviewed with me before. So it wasn't like they went after her. She came and stepped, honey, into the Lion's Den. Honey, she was on there talking. Lovelyti hit Lioness. Let me get on the line. I said, oh God, it was cunty. Now let me tell y'all something. It was a couple of things that ain't no resolve happened from this whole situation, baby. I'm gonna just let y'all know that off top. No resolve. But what I felt like it was needed, y'all. Cause sometimes you just have to vent, and just closure comes when you just, maybe they needed to, whether to cuss each other out or whatever. It needed to happen so that we can move on past a lot of this stuff, and that the truth about a lot of stuff got out in this slumber party. Okay, y'all. Malibu cleared up a bunch of stuff, because if y'all don't remember, Tasha K had came out and said that Lovelyti and Malibu was in on it with her to trend the internet, and Malibu was like, no, baby, no, you are not gonna tell that lie on me. So Malibu previously did a live, okay? And I was happy, because it's like, I feel like it's what Lovelyti was saying. It's like Tasha K could be a little paranoid or scared about some things in her friendships, because Lovelyti was saying, why would I ask Malibu to put out a video on you? And she basically had confirmed that she kind of knew Malibu, like not on a real close level, but she kind of was, you know, I guess how people are on YouTube. It's like, you know, a cordial situation, because in Tasha, she was saying in Tasha's mind that she believed that Lovelyti was in all these friendships with people, and Lovelyti was like, I don't even know these people like that. Like, I talked to them through DM or whatever. So it was like, I'm getting a feeling that Tasha might, when she feels threatened, she just throws all stuff out the window, like I'm gonna get you before you get me type of thing, and it's going down type of thing. But the funny part about it was, you know, her and Malibu did get into it, but Malibu was like, listen, you don't talk about me, I won't talk about you. That's just where that's at. Because it never was, you know, a plan to trend the internet. And I was glad that Malibu's name was cleared, you know, because a lot of people, you know, people may have thought it wasn't a big deal, but a lot of people was going to Malibu saying, oh, y'all was trying to trend the internet. And it's the same thing all the time when it comes to Tasha K. She put out something, the winos or people was all going on harassing people pages, and oh, Tasha K said Tasha K did this, and don't nobody got time for that. So I was happy that Malibu's name was clear, and they agreed to just not talk about each other. Lovelyti, honey, was like, Tasha wasn't admitting to nothing. She ain't copped to nothing. She like, this is me. I'm unapologetic about it. And her and Lovelyti went head to head. Now, it was a lot of people saying that they felt, which I don't understand how they felt like Lovelyti shouldn't have said anything, because Tasha K was putting out that she, that Lovelyti was doing, I don't know, she was saying drugs or something like that, and that was crazy. So I can understand why somebody would clap at you. Lovelyti was calling her all kind of drunken bees. It was, honey, the night before Easter, and everything in the house was stirring, honey. It was crazy. The point that I like that Lovelyti was making is that stand for your stuff. Like, if you're gonna do something or say something, don't act like you didn't do or say whatever, because Lovelyti was like, I deal in receipts. And that came up about the daytime tea time situation, and Tasha K was like, I have no recollection of anything that daytime tea time was saying or any of that. They was like, we have receipts, because TK was alleging that Lovelyti had all these people doing videos and on a payroll, and honey, Lovelyti was like, why did you take the part out the video where you said we was planning to trend the internet? Stop trying to make it seem like we was planning. Stop trying to make it seem like we was having all these conversations. And because she was basically saying that she felt like Tasha tries to manipulate and twist different pieces of timelines to try to make it fit a narrative, which I firmly believe that. Like, I believe that with Tasha, you could get a bit of the truth, you could get a bit of a narrative, you could get a bit of crazy. It just all depends on what time of the day it is. A lot of people be mad at people, I guess, for covering this Tasha K stuff, but y'all have to realize Tasha K is, business-wise, Tasha K is content, and she's a public figure at this point in time. So it's just, if you do celebrity blogging, it's the same thing. She's a YouTube personality, and so business-wise, people are going to cover her because this is business, it's not personal. So I just want y'all to know, this is business, it's not personal. When you have stuff like this on a monumental scale with 3 major YouTubers, okay, I'm covering it. So if y'all don't want to watch the TK stuff, I understand y'all, but y'all just have to know, like I know, TK is for entertainment purposes only. I don't take none of that mess TK be putting up seriously. And I think that if y'all, if you rock with her and you like TK, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But let me just shout out Lioness again, because I felt Lioness 100%, honey. Like, I like people like that. Like, she was just real OG about, her stuff. She was like, yeah, I reported your YouTube. She was like, yeah, I did this because if y'all don't know what the backstory is, I think Lioness was saying that she had got her Instagram page deleted. I think Lioness was, coming out against Star Marie, under that Star Marie kind of expose Instagram page or whatever. So TK had got that page deleted, so it was all out, all bets was off then, because Lioness was like, yeah, I got I was reporting your page, yeah, I did this, yeah, I did this. But I like people like that, because when you have transparency, you ain't trying to, throw rocks and then hide your hand. I like people that can own their stuff, okay? Now, what I will say is that Lioness was not the only person trying to get TK page taken down. That's 100% facts, okay? Just know that I know. And I got mad respect for that, because when you could just own your stuff and stand in your truth about stuff, it just make you look like a better person. Like, I got mad respect for her for saying that, because she wasn't trying to fake it. It's like, listen, me and you had these issues. I did this because you did this, and we could go and talk about this situation from there. So I have respect for that. Yo, when Lovelyti, I had mad respect for Lovelyti too, because, you know, CK kept on trying to make it seem like she had these recorded phone calls on Lovelyti and basically like, oh, you know, you was talking about people or whatever. But everybody talk about people that they, you know, maybe they don't like people or somebody pissed them off. Everybody talks about people. So Lovelyti was like, anything that I said I could stand on. And honey, it was just so thug life. Like, honey, they was about that life on that live. Now, the one thing I'm gonna say about TK is that TK is unapologetic about it all. She ain't finna cop to nothing. She ain't finna tell you she was wrong. She just like, listen, y'all was trying to click up against me, and you was friends with Cardi and all this stuff. Lovelyti had cleared that whole Cardi situation up. She was basically saying that she felt like Tasha was obsessed with Cardi B, and that Tasha kind of was making up the whole friendship between Cardi B and Lovelyti in her mind, because Lovelyti was saying that she doesn't even know Cardi B like that. Like, she had like a conversation, and Tasha made it seem like they was like the best of friends, and she was basically even put that culture rumor to bed, because she was like, that lady didn't show me her child. Why would a new mother show me her child and I was a stranger to her? So it was basically like, she was like, listen, I don't know why you keep thinking that I'm friends with all these people. And it just seemed like TK, the reason for all of this craziness is because she really valued her friendship with Lovelyti, and it just didn't go well, and she was kind of threatened by all these other relationships that Lovelyti could have potentially built or, you know, was dealing with. And Tasha like, listen, if she feel threatened, she like a cat going in this hub. Like, she's cornered. She don't feel like that. She is going to jump the gun, jump to conclusions. She going to do her press runs, and that's going to be that. I mean, it was just, oh my gosh. It was a whole bunch of stuff that was cleared up in that live. Now, as we get to the end of this, y'all, because I'm not going to be long with this. I don't even want this video to be long. So, TK did not apologize to Lovelyti. Like, they just, you know, Lovelyti was like, she was like, I gotta go, and, you know, with their part. And Lovelyti was like, you know, happy Easter, bye drunk B, and all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, like, Lovelyti she had time tonight. The part that, I also felt like, because TK had spoke to, Sweet Ma. And the part that was real relevant about that was because Sweet Ma was able to clear up the fact that Lovelyti did not pay her. Because Tasha had this whole narrative that Lovelyti was just paying all these people. Lovelyti was like, what are you talking about? Like, why do you keep on thinking that I'm paying these people, but you're not addressing your friend who was going around saying that you was giving them information on, you know, to talk about me and stuff, which they had receipts of what old girl was saying. I think they were saying Daytime Tea Time was saying. They had receipts on that. So Tasha claimed to, like I said, to have no recollection of that. But she was, you know, saying that everybody was going around, you know, Lovelyti was going around paying all these smaller YouTubers to talk about her. And Sweet Ma was like, I was never paid, and that sort of situation. She did, Tasha K did apologize to Sweet Ma. So hopefully, you know, things could be behind them. Because, honey, that whole situation, Lord, Jesus, take the wheel. But the thing that I like that Tasha K said during their conversation was that you cannot dictate the way somebody is going to come at you if you come at them. Like, if you're going to be putting out exposés on people, just like how Tasha K said, the people that she put out exposés on, they had a right to take her to court. It's the same situation. You can't be like putting out video after video after video and doing all this stuff and think that the person is not going to deal with you. Because YouTube, ultimately, for some people are not doing YouTube for just fun. Some people are doing YouTube as a business to make money. And if you coming against a business, it's going to be all best dissolved. You know, people get real savage. Like, they don't care how they coming at you or none of that. And what I will say is, I feel like, You know, Sweet Ma is a very talented girl with potential, and hopefully she could take YouTube and it will change her life, you know, because YouTube really could put you in a place where you could take care of your family and change your life if you use it the correct way. You know what I mean? Well, anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching. This is KingBritneyChanel. I hope y'all enjoyed my video about TK entering the Lion's Den. What are y'all's thoughts about this whole situation? Did y'all feel like anything was resolved? Did y'all feel like, you know, Lovelyti went in? Did y'all feel like Tasha was in the right? What are y'all's thoughts on this? Leave your comments down below, and I will see y'all on the next video.